Hi, my name is NURAZWARINA Nadia binti Muhammad Zulkhairi. My matrix number is B0921101198. My partner is Raja Izzati binti Raja Juriamin. Her matrix number is B0921100416. So today, we will interview two engineers from two different companies for engineering ethics and OSHA assignment. So the first question is, explain detail about name, engineer's name, company background, company name, and how long have you served for this company?
Hi, thank you Nadia for inviting me for your interview. So my name is Samuel Ethan Ascendi, and I'm currently working as a management training engineer at Kalasah Palm Oil Mill, which is a mill under the Sarawak Oil Palms Berhad. So the background of this company is we are in the palm oil mill business. So in milling, which is you can say is the downstream, is where we collect the fruits, which is the kelapa sawit lah, the palm oil fruits. So we process it to obtain two products, which is crude palm oil and also palm kernel.
Akma binti Muhammad Zubairi. I currently work for Klasik Emas Sarawak, Sejahtera as industrial designer. Klasik Emas Sarawak is an aluminium-based product company founded in 1983, and the headquarters is based in Kuching and have been serving East and West Malaysia building and construction community since foundation. I've been working here for 3 years as an industrial designer and providing my abilities to propose new design.
How does the company ensure that ethics policy is effectively communicated and implemented among employees, and are there any specific manual or standard operating procedures that support this effort?
So to ensure that the company ethics policy is effectively implemented throughout employees in our company, each of the employee was given an employee handbook. So something like this, which is more like as a starting guideline lah, or manual to help us to know the obligations of employee lah. So uh, for new employees, we are given this to help us whether to know what are the procedures, what are the ethics that we must oblige to. And besides that, the company also have a program for new employee, which is NECO, New Employee Corporate Orientation. So during this program, the company representative from various departments such as HR, public relation, milling, and refineries, they explain and literally everything about the company from the background, the business, the policies, ethics, safety procedures, and also regulation. So in this company, employees are required to uphold the company ethics policy all the time. Every year, the company will also conduct internal audits. So various departments will make audits to ensure that every employee are following the regulation and the standard practices to ensure that everything runs smoothly and effectively.
In Classic Emas, we have clear and accessible documentation that include employees, handbook, and onboarding material. We also conduct regular communication through team meetings and internal communication that highlight ethical decision making. Management also incorporate ethics into performance evaluation for overall employees. And the company also conduct periodic reviews and audit of ethical compliances to ensure policy being followed.
So the third question is, how does your company implement engineering ethics in the workplace to ensure that its practices align with the established ethical standards?
How the company implement engineering ethics. So based on my experience currently, and from what I can observe from the company is that whether when we are implementing engineering ethics in our company, mainly the managers are responsible to remind every one of us employees whether our works or tasks are aligned with the company standards and also third-party standards. For what I mean from third-party standards were such as MSTI and ISCC, International Sustainability and Carbon Certification. So this because the nature of our business, which is the palm oil, to process this mill work, we must follow standards or certification, which shows that we can produce a quality product lah. So the mill are also required to at least have one OSHE coordinator or one uh, you can say occupational safety and health coordinator who will make sure the mill follow the standard safety procedure and regulation made by OSHA. And every year, the company will have their initiative to send our fellow staff, workers, and also engineers to go undergo training and program to, you can say, renew the OSHA certificate lah. This is to make sure that we can have a competent person to regulate safety working procedures in the mill, and also to make sure we can have a safe working environment lah. Therefore, when we were given all of these certificates, we can uphold the OSHA regulation and standards lah.
CD implement integrity and safety, including for workers, customers, and environment. We have regular training and education that helping employees to make informed decision and conduct communication with site supervisor regarding which method are more cost-saving yet very safe and secure for the window and door installation. Any error and problem profile will report back to the factory, and besides, before the product being delivered to the customer or to the project site or something, we run a QC test to check the stability and safety.
Can you share an experience where you face an ethical dilemma? How did you approach the situation, and what steps did you take to resolve it?
My experience when facing an ethical dilemma is when we have one of the experience I have is when the incoming of fruit. So for your information, our company, the source of our fruit have come from two sources, which is from our own estate, from the Sarawak Oil Palm's own estate, and the other one is from third party lah, which is smallholders or outgrowers lah, we can say outgrowers. So when they sell the fruits, or we can say consignments, uh, we will first grade the fruits. So there will be 4 grades, which is grade A, B, C, and D. So the highest grade is A, and the lowest is D. So these different of grades have different of prices. So sometimes the outgrowers, they demand to get the highest grade. However, the fruits that they bring to sell is, you can say, does not show the quality of a high grade. Therefore, sometimes problems occur lah. More towards to sometimes the outgrowers, they are, you can say, they are very angry lah with us, but because they said that we lied to them. They said that our their fruit is good, it's not that bad. But actually, because the grading is based on the SOP, Sarawak Oil Palms on grading system, and also MPOB, which is the Malaysian Palm Oil Board's also grading procedures. So when facing this type of dilemma, because sometimes when we work with others, we also don't want to make any fights had to happen. So to resolve this, we usually show the outgrowers what they can do to improve their fruits. So at first we calm down the situation and we explain to them carefully, and we also tell them that all of these are procedures that we as employees and also engineers to maintain a very good, very strict to adhere to the obligations to be ethically good. So most of the time we will discuss with them. We show them why is your fruit not in high grade, and from there we can slowly resolve lah. So this is the something that can sometimes become a big issue lah, and mostly happen sometimes maybe once every month lah. Yeah, so this is one of the experience I had gained lah during my working experience here.
For the situation, I once encountered a situation when I designing a few profile that are to be tested for the wind load, for the wind load pressure lah. How much pressure that profile with certain height and width can stand. When I'm doing the QC check, I realized that factory change profile a bit different, and will affect the wind pressure test. So I filed a complaint to the procurement team so that they can give feedback to the factory.
Do you have any suggestion or ideas for improving the content of this subject?
Okay, so for the last question, based on my opinion, to improve the content of your engineering ethics course, and which can help in enhance the students' understanding, we can maybe implement real life case studies based on the companies that we have in Malaysia. So these case studies, we can help students to analyze what were the failures, what were the mistake happen, and how we can turn it to success to correct the way. So next, maybe you guys can have guest lectures or workshop from experienced professional to speak about the ethical challenge in their workspace, and also hold workshops on topics like ethical policies, workplace safety, and compliance with industry standards and regulation. So because I believe different industries have different standards, so these guest lectures or speakers, they should align well with the student course. For what I'm saying is, for example, you guys are maybe mechanical, so maybe you can invite speakers from mechanical industries, such as industry PLC industry maintenance, uh, piping, and so on. And lastly, my suggestion is you can maybe make projects regarding engineering ethics to solve a real world problem. So you can collaborate with other industries, help them to evaluate their ethical compliance. So from here, students can expose early lah to industry environment, which help them to know how they can develop critical thinking, done some practical problem solving, and also decision making lah, which can help them gain deeper understanding of their professional responsibilities as future engineers. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the ethical studies, I think for the ethical studies in university, I think you guys should include a regular assessment and feedback to help students understand how well they apply ethical reasoning in different situations. This could be through case discussion and maybe encourage students to reflect on their own values and how their values influence the ethical decision. I think that's all for now. Thank you.
That's all for today. Thank you.